In today's video, we're going to be going over some new seed drops that look pretty fire to me. But first, today's video is sponsored by Spider Farmer, who have developed a range of cutting-edge LED grow lights that harness the power of technology to optimize plant growth while also providing the ideal spectrum of light, giving your plants everything they need to flourish. They got the GGS Series Pro Controller, 5-liter humidifiers, dehumidifiers, so you can nail the right humidity through all the stages of plant growth, hydro grow systems, and self-watering kits. They also got tents of all sizes, inline fans, lights of course, plant stands, lots of stuff. Anything you need, Spider Farmer's got you covered. Also, one more thing before we get into today's seed drops. Those of you either asking about my music or are curious about my new channel, I've been working on a punk rock version of Olivia Rodrigo's Drop Dead single. Kind of has like a NoFX meets Green Day kind of vibe. I'm going to show you a snippet of the new music video dropping on the 17th, so here it goes.
Kiss me and I might drop dead.
If you enjoy this kind of music, be sure to follow me over on Eric's Tracks. Link is going to be in the upper right hand corner over here. We also do gear reviews, songwriting, recording, and mixing tips. We also have the link to my newest single if you guys are interested, Far Too Young, in the description below. We got over 200 downloads, so I really appreciate that, guys. Alright, so let's get to the whole point of the video. Now, the first drop is London Bubbly by TH Seeds, and it's a cross between London Mint Cake, which you know that itself is London Pound Cake cross, and Original Bubblegum is the other cross. So this is considered to be a slight sativa leaning hybrid. Now we're talking 55 to 60 days of flowering, so that's just about average, but pretty short for sativas. Then again, it's only 55% sativa. From what I was reading, this has a very fruity flavor profile, like creamy blueberry bubblegum. Now I swear some of these okay, this is really funny, some of these flavors sound like, you know, like the E.G.'s flavors that you see from like The One or Juice Head. All you vapors, you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, flowers look very bright and colorful. Lots of fire red and orange hues. Now, if bag appeal is your thing, listen, drop these temps in late flower and you can really get those flowers super colorful. I thought this was really weird. They sell a 2-pack for like $30, but you know, if you get them on Attitude, you're always going to get some extra freebies anyway. Now, why they do a 2-pack and not like a 3-pack or a 5-pack or a 10-pack like you see a lot of different breeders or brands or whatever, listen, don't even ask. I don't have the slightest clue. Yo, side note, who's tired of this damn heat wave though? Like, for real, it's hot as fuck, man. Like literally the last couple of weeks, and we're not even in mid-July yet. The second drop, I almost didn't even pick because of the name, and that's Gen Z by Karma Genetics. I don't think I've mentioned this strain before. Let me know in comments if I did, but I don't think I did because I saw it under new drops. Now, this Gen Z is a cross between Z, which I'm assuming Original Z, you know, Skittles, Original Z, and then LCG is Lemon Cherry Gelato. Now, this is supposed to be a high-yielding hybrid with 8 to 9 weeks of flowering time. You can get them on Attitude. 12-pack goes for like $100. This strain really caught me, kind of like a flashbang grenade. Like, it's just super bright. Reminds me of Mandarin Cookies V2. Like, if you just see that picture, like I just showed earlier, an insane amount of frost, guys. So if bag appeal is important to you, this is definitely the one. So the first release, 2-pack. This one, only a 12-pack. Still no 3, 5, 10-pack. Okay. Third release is Pink Zoda by Grounded Genetics. And this one is all about the terps. It's got a very gassy yet fruity, has a sweet candy kind of a vibe with purple hues and super dense flower formation. So it kind of would probably remind me of the cheddar cheese that I ran from Philo's Bioscience. Remember how I said it had that like danky berry kind of a flavor profile? I'm assuming this is pretty much what that's going to be similar to. So if you're looking to grow relatively easy flowers that have that top shelf premium flower quality, you might want to check out this Pink Zoda beans. I mean, they've been breeding these for years to get this final Pink Zoda strain. Now, there isn't a ton of lineage and background information, but I dug a little bit deeper and found this to be a Z strain, just like the Gen Z strain is a Z strain. Now, if you're not that familiar with like the Original Z, it's an indica heavy graping vape strain that got branched out into its own subgenre of strains. So like Lemon Z is another one that's part of the Z family. Skittles is another one. I believe Skittles is like the original Z strain before the Z strain actually came out. I think it was Skittles first. Don't quote me on that. Let me know in the comment section if you guys have more information on that. So again, the Pink Zoda is a cross between Original Z and Face Off OG BX with a 60-day flowering time, give or take. Now these beans, they are the most expensive out of the three that I did mention today. A 7-pack will, yeah, you can actually get a 7-pack on this one. A 7-pack will run you like $110 to $115. It's expensive, right? Now the Z strains have a very up and down relationship with growers. Some people don't like them, some people love and swear by them, but they're getting a little bit more popular now since the Z strains branched out a little bit more. So anything with like Skittles and Original Z looks like it's making a for real legit comeback tour. I remember when Dutch Passion came out with the like Lemon Z, it just looked super fire. It sold out super quickly on 3 different occasions. So that goes to show that the Z strain definitely making a comeback tour. Sidebar real quick before we wrap it up. Listen guys, all right? We're here to exchange information, have a good time chilling, learn about tree together. If anyone doesn't like what I say or talk about in my videos, listen, move on. I've been making videos here for you guys for over 6 years. I'm not going anywhere. You know, sometimes I might not make a video for like a week or two. Probably always gonna at least see me make a video at least once every 2 weeks. That's the longest you probably ever have to go without a video from me. So if you ask me stuff in the Q&As that's not grow related, I'm gonna talk about it. You're asking me a question, I'm gonna talk about it. That's just the way it is. So keep it positive and chill. Nothing but good vibes. Literally, it takes 15 seconds to think about what you're gonna say and then type it out. But I mean, it takes me like 1 second for me to just hide stuff from the channel. So it's not even worth it anyway, you know what I'm saying? Having said that, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe. If you like the rock stuff that I do, be sure to follow me over on Eric's Tracks. I'm gonna be coming out with another video in a couple of days, probably on Tuesday. So you won't have to wait 2 weeks for the next upload. I promise you guys, all right? I hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'll see you later.